Hey, what's good, everybody? It's your little big brother, Eric G, from the podcast show, Random Thoughts with Eric G. Hey, quick question. Are you tired of feeling icky and sluggish after eating your favorite sweets or desserts? Or have you thought about making a lifestyle change? Better yet, have you thought about becoming a vegan, but you're kind of scared and you don't know where to start? Well, then look no further than Coley's Vegan Treats. Yes, Coley Vegan Treats has what you want to give your sweet tooth what it craves, but give your body what it needs. Gone are the days of eating black bean brownies and rice cakes. Coley offers you delicious variations of sweets, from brownies to cupcakes to cinnamon rolls to cheesecakes to cookies. Coley's have what you want to give you what you need. Yes, that's Coley Vegan Treats, based right here in Vance County, Henderson, North Carolina, and also providing to the surrounding tri-state area. Yes, Coley Vegan Treats. Look her up on Facebook at Coley Vegan Treats, Instagram at Coley Vegan Treats, and also go to her website. That's www.coleys, with an S, vegantreats.com. Hit her up, man. She got you. And like I always say, God bless you. Peace. Woo, what's up, y'all? What's up, y'all? What's going on, man? A little technical difficulties today. What's up, y'all? This is your little big brother, Eric G. I want to welcome y'all to a brand new episode of Random Thoughts with Eric G. Man, yo, so time to get it started, man. Trying to get it started. So let me go ahead and do it. Hey, random thought. So this week, y'all, I am doing something brand new. I want to do something different from my normal show. So this week, I'm doing a whole week dedicated to the youth. From beginning to end, from today to the 3rd, every day I'm doing an episode of one of my series dedicated to the youth, and I want to do it completely clean. When I say completely clean, that means no cussing. And Lord knows, man, I let them fly when I can. So I'm trying to do a whole show completely clean, and then my allergies acting up on top of that. So I'm trying to, you see what it is? Don't think I'm nasty. I'm just trying to get myself together. Hey, so look, man, tonight, man, look, random thought, man. There's so much going on today. I'm tired. Hey, so, man, it's been some stuff on my mind lately, man, and I'm trying to get myself together. And I'm thinking about it now, man. The reason why I even want to do this youth night, I don't think y'all know this. So, about a couple weeks ago, my good niece, the VV Show, if y'all know her, she's everywhere. She's on all platforms. The VV Show, man, she shouted me out on Tamarind Hall. She was telling everybody that, you know what I'm saying, that once I do kid-friendly shows, she'll start watching. And I'm like, look, I got to do more kid-friendly shows. I got to do more kid-friendly shows. And because there's young people out there watching me, and anybody know me knows that I have an organization, the Green Rose Foundation, which I've been doing since 2013, pretty much dedicated to the kids. And so I want to continue to do that. I want to continue to put out good, positive content, man, and that's what I'm going to do tonight. So tonight it's going to be the start of something big. I'm kind of nervous starting off, man, because I'm trying to use PG cuss words. I'm trying not to cuss. I'm going to say fudge. That'd be better. But anyway, man, yo, I'm ready. Let's get started. I told y'all, technical difficulties, man, messing up. I got a great show. I got my first guest, man, for this week. Let's get started.
Hey, random thought.
Hey, random thought.
Hey, random thought. What the business is?
Hey, random thought.
What's up, random thought?
Hey, random thought.
I got a random thought for you.
Random thoughts.
Hey, random thoughts.
Hey, random thought.
Good. Hey, random thought.
Shout out to my boy Eric J. What up, Random Thoughts? What's poppin'?
Say what?
What's good, y'all? What's good? What's good? Now, yo, we are back. Like I said, this is your little big brother Eric G, and yo, we back with my first episode of the Youth Week, and I think it's no best way to kick it off when somebody I know that's really out here for the kids, man. Really out here trying to make a difference. Really out here trying to help these kids be better. So this good brother right here, man, I've been knowing for a while, and to see his growth and see what he's doing is amazing, man. So let me go ahead and shout out the good bro, aka Coach Antonio. What's good, Antonio Hicks? What's up, bro?
What's up, man? How you doing?
I'm good, man. You see, I got a little technical work going on, but I'm trying to make it. How you feeling?
I'm good, man. I appreciate you for having me, definitely. We had spoke about it, and now I'm finally here.
You finally, right? And hold on a second. Clean camera.
Busy, man.
Hey, you know what, man? I can't stop you, man. You everywhere. You want every type of championship you can win. So doing it, man.
It's I mean, yeah, but can't be complacent. You know what I mean? Like at the end of the day, it's not even really about the championships. Honestly, it's about getting the kids the exposure to go to that next level. You know what I'm saying? The championships are part of it, and it gives them confidence and stuff like that. But too, ultimately, what we're trying to do is we're trying to further their education and their dreams. You know what I'm saying? That's really what we're trying to do.
Hey, man, I appreciate that 100%, man. I mean, you almost had my son a part of the Humble Gents, man. But he says I'm going to the school. I said, all right, I'm gonna let you go to the school. Right.
Jamil, man. Character, bro.
Man, and the character ain't the word, bro. Anyway,
that guy is
matter of fact, me and him got a show coming up this week. Which will be on I think it's on Tuesday. Me and him got a show together. I can't wait to see how this gonna be.
Yeah, that's gonna be hilarious, man. I mean,
man, he a trip.
That's gonna be funny for real.
So
I'm gonna definitely.
Right, so let's dive into. All right, man. So let's dive into why have you here, bro? So let's talk. Let the world know who you are. Can you introduce yourself?
My name is Antonio. I'm the founder of the Humble Gents. We're located in Vance County, Granville County of North Carolina, which would be Henderson, Oxford, and Creedmoor area. And I actually have a couple people from Durham as well. So we cover those different areas. I'm just a young man trying to pave way for the young kids, man. That's all I'm trying to do.
Right, man. I love that too, man. Like I said, at the beginning of the show, I have an organization too, Green Rose Foundation, which I've been doing for almost 10 years. And I knew why I got into it, man, because I'm a kid growing up, like I said, in the hood. So to see that there's other kids out here that people just overlook sometimes, and you want to make sure that they have a chance, a fighting chance, because nobody really cares sometimes.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So go ahead. Sorry.
No, I was saying, I mean, yeah, that is I grew up, I was born in DC, man. So I got to see a little bit of the city life and the country life, man. I see all the resources and things like that the city has. And I was like, man, being that I've seen that and been a part of it, I would like to present those same opportunities to the kids. And it's a slow journey, but I can say that every year has been successful. Like, we've grown every year, you know what I'm saying? We've taken a step towards our goal every year. So I can't even really be upset. I can't say that it hasn't been successful.
Hey, man, I appreciate that too, man. I've been watching your growth, man, and seeing what you're doing. And it's not even just that, man. I've watched the kids grow up now, man. You got some kids have been doing your program what, three, almost 4 years.
Yeah, man, they were babies. Like, I look at them now, and when you get in the huddle and you looking up at them instead of down, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're like, bro, this is crazy. Like, I just pulled a video the other day where, some of the kids were a little chubby. They lost weight. They slimmed out. They got taller. I watch old clips of how they used to dribble, and now I got one that transitioned to point guard, and at one point all he was doing was rebounding. You know what I'm saying? So A lot of work, man. A lot of work, but we ain't done yet. I still got a lot of work to do.
Hey. All right, man. So let's get into your background a little bit, bro.
Mm-hmm.
You say born in DC, raised down this way.
Yeah.
What got you into sports, man? What got you into wanting to do like some kind of like work with sports?
My dad, man, like I grew up on Saturdays and Sundays going to the gym playing with grown men. Like, I mean, a lot of people know me for shooting, but he shot 10 times better than I did. You feel what I'm saying? So, like,
Right.
I just fell in love with the game early watching my dad play. Honestly, to be honest, I was better at baseball than anything.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you try to get your Michael Jordan type thing. What are you doing?
That, yeah, pretty much. But I mean, I love basketball so much, man. I regret it, but I had gave up baseball. I did, and I hate that I did because that was my sport. To be honest, if I knew what I knew now, I probably would have kept playing both.
Hey, I understand. Hey, so I'm gonna ask you this right.
6'5". I thought it was gonna be 6 foot, something like that, but I stopped growing in 9th grade.
Hey, look, man. Hey, look. I have the heights, but none of the talent, so I ain't gonna say nothing out loud, huh?
Hey, man, look. I just knew I was, because I mean, growing up, I played big. Like, I was a big man. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So I was always taller than everybody. I was wide receiver, playing football, all of that. And then, man, them people that was shorter than me came back our freshman year. And I'm like, what happened to me? Like, where my spurt at? So that was it, man.
Hey, man. So I'm gonna ask you this right. If you can go back in time, let's take it back to when you first started, man. You first started getting to the sports. Well, let's say basketball. We'll stay with basketball. When you first got into basketball, what was your first? If you can remember your first introduction, you said with your dad, but your first team when you first got on, can you remember that experience?
When I first moved down here, I played at John Graham, and my first game down here, I had 17 points. And that's something I'll never forget. You know what I'm saying? Like, that was my first time playing under the whistle in front of people. You know, I was new to the area, stayed in the heart of Warrenton, and you know, that was my first time playing, you know, under the whistle and everything like that. A regulation game, and I had 17 points.
Man, see, let me tell you, at least your first time is better than mine, man. Let me tell you.
What happened to you?
So a lot of people know my brother loved basketball. So my brother's a big basketball player. He can play. He got it. Now I'm the football player. I'm the football player.
You talking about Greasy?
My brother,
troll.
Yeah, Greasy. Yeah.
He a troll on the court.
Yeah. I mean, you know, he talked the biggest mess with him, man. He talked the biggest mess. But no, I'm telling you the truth. So he was always into basketball, and he did basketball and baseball. And I said, well, okay, cool. So I never thought about doing basketball. I never thought about it. Actually, I wanted to do karate. I'm telling you, that's how I got to basketball, because I want to do karate.
Bro, who is gonna want to fight you?
At that time, look, you gotta think about it. At that time, I was real short. Real lanky. Okay. So you know, it was weird. Like, so I'm gonna tell you how I got into it. So my brother was always interested in it, and I'm like, cool. So my dad one day he came to me like, he said, I'm gonna take you somewhere. I'm like, okay, cool. I'm gonna pick you up tonight. I'm like, all right, cool. I never forget it, man. I got dressed. My grandmother at the time was living with us. She dressed me up really nice, man. Really nice. I had a little button-up shirt. Listen, I'm getting somewhere. She dressed me. I had a little button-up shirt. I had my little shorts. Me and my dad always talked about going to karate. I never said nothing about basketball. Yeah. So he picked me up, man. I'm dressed real clean and stuff. My grandma made sure I'm clean. I'm like 9, 10 years old. He picks me up. He takes me to the old AAU Rec Center. And so the look you just made, the look I made, man. I'm like, what I'm doing here? Like, what I'm doing here? We go to the AAU Rec Center, find out it's tryouts. He took me to the rec tryouts, and while I'm in the rec tryouts, I'm the only one. I'm the only one
You,
with some skippies on. I got some skippies on.
yeah, I was about to say
So,
you're not even dressed to play basketball.
dude, I never forget it. I had some skippies on. I have a plaid button up, and I had some cargo shorts. And
Yeah,
I was looking around
this,
like, I don't know. I don't know what I ain't know how to dribble. I ain't know how to shoot. I ain't know what I was gonna do. And then he gonna look at me like, "You like this?" I'm like, I guess so. I guess
yeah,
so. And all of a sudden, man, I was in there. Man, I don't know what the hell. Which team felt potential in me, but my
yeah,
team felt. My coach called me the next day. Said, "Yo, you on the team?" I said, "What?"
yeah.
But
I
I was,
mean, but at the same time, he probably was looking at it from another standpoint of, sports has so many different avenues as far as growth in human beings. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it teaches people it teaches people work ethic, it teaches people teamwork. A big thing that it teaches also is social skills. You know what I'm saying? Um, I
right,
know from I know from experience with my boys that they family. See what I'm
right,
saying? And they will probably
right,
be family until the end of time. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, maybe he was looking at it from that standpoint. I think that's what a lot of dads do. Look at it
right,
as a way to introduce their kids to socializing, and learning what it's like to put in work to get what you want to reach that goal.
right.
You feel what I'm saying? And it's a good way to teach that, man. I'm definitely um that's probably the most thing I'm proud about the Humble Gents, to be honest with you. To be real, just the brotherhood that I've created amongst 50 plus kids.
Come on now.
Yeah, man, like that's something that you can't you can't beat that. You feel what I'm saying? To see them celebrating each other and stuff like that, like that's a feeling that
Right.
is better than any trophy we've ever won. You feel what I'm saying? Like the self-confidence that they display, as young men, you know what I'm saying? Young black men at that. You get what I'm saying? Like that's the type of stuff that
Right.
I just I'm most proud of, to be honest with
Mm-hmm. So I'm asking this right here too, though. What
you.
Okay, I know after high school did you go to college to play for a little bit too, right?
Nah,
Or was it
man, I
you know
got
what?
I got I got recruited. I'm gonna tell you honestly, like I got in trouble. I grew up in a single parent home, for the most part. My
Right,
dad was here, and then things ain't work out. So um,
right.
I got in trouble. I got locked up. I went to juvenile, um,
Mm-hmm.
and all of that stuff like that. So
Mm-hmm.
I just I see myself a lot in a lot of these kids, man. To be honest
Come
with
on
you.
now.
And I think that's why I'm able to relate to them, and they
Mm-hmm.
trust me, and stuff like that. I have real conversations with them. Like I
Yeah,
talk to them just as if I was talking to you. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
And it's created a bond and trust between them that I know that if anything ever going on, they're gonna pick up the phone like, hey, my
Mm-hmm.
coach got me. You know what I'm saying?
I got it.
Coaches, I
And
know
you know
who I
what I think
pick up.
a lot of them kids need that though. Like a lot of kids need a form of stability in their life. To
Yeah.
feel that I got somebody that I can turn to when times is hard. You know what I'm saying? I got a team
Hmm.
now that depends on me, so I ain't got to
Right.
worry about it. You know what I'm saying? I
Right.
know I can't wild out too much because I got a whole team I care about. Hey yo,
Right.
so
Right.
hold on, wait, you got a shout out real quick. Hold on, you got a shout out. Hold on a second, pull it up on the screen. Oh, from Deja. She
Yo.
shout you out, man.
What's up, Davis?
She
I
said,
appreciate. Hey, we
she said,
still got more lives to change. I see it.
yeah,
We still got more to
yeah,
change.
man. Yeah, man. Yeah, and so my thing is, man. So I know you said you had that hard background for a little bit, man. I did
Hmm.
too, and that's kind of what made me want to even work with kids, is because I
Yeah.
remember that when I was when I was a little kid, I had a
Mm-hmm.
mentor that came to school where he would like take me out, he would like
Mm-hmm.
eat lunch with me, whatever, and I know it meant a lot to me at that time. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
I was able for me to be able to do it to have kids that I work with and do the same thing to them and see them like come out them shells and they can talk to me. Like it's kids are that I mentored that's about to graduate high school. They still call me
Right.
or still text me.
Right,
Ask me how
absolutely.
I'm doing. I love that. So with you, what was it that made you say, okay, cool, I want to start my own AAU team and go into this route?
Well, for those, some people know, but some people don't. I'm a 3-time heart attack survivor.
Okay.
So on my first heart attack, I was playing ball when it happened, and but I sat back and I started reflecting on life and thinking about if I would have left, I wouldn't have left anybody anything. I ain't have any kids. I ain't had no house. I ain't had none of that stuff. You feel what I'm saying? So I was like, next, if that situation ever came, I wanted to be able to say, I gave something to the next generation. You feel what I'm saying? Because I knew what, I went through a real bad depression and stuff, and I wasn't taking care of myself like I was supposed to.
Right.
But I had people growing up that I no longer had access to, and I knew what they were for me. One of my old coaches, he passed away, Coach Hayes from Warrenton. Man, that guy never let me miss a practice. You know what I'm saying? Like, he thought I was the greatest. He thought I was next. Pastor Curtis Palmer from Warrenton, he helped me out a lot. He, you know, I would go up there to his house after school, and I'd jump the fence, and I'd go sit in his church. You know what I'm saying? So I said, what ways can I impact the next generation? So I love basketball. I said, man, I want to try coaching. Ironically, the guy that stayed under me when I was living in Durham had AAU team, had his own gym, had all of that stuff. So I asked him, I was like, hey man, what you do? I was like, you got a shoe store or something? He was like, nah, we coach AAU. And I got into that, man, and that was it. I got a kid that I was working with when he was in 7th grade, maybe about 5 years ago. He just signed to NC Central. So, you know, going back and seeing that type of stuff like that, man, you appreciate the little moments. You feel what I'm saying? Like, my main thing is I want to make sure that those kids don't make the same mistakes I did. Like, I used to wake up at 5 o'clock and go train all day or whatever like that. And I had the opportunity, but I told the kids the other day, like, we always think we got time and we don't. You know what I'm saying?
Come on, tell them that part, man.
Like, time is not our best friend. It's actually our worst enemy. Like, you always saying that, oh, I could do it tomorrow. I could do it tomorrow. And then next thing you know, like, tomorrow is 35 years later. You like, yo, where did the time go?
You know what? And I'm with you too, though. Cause I think a lot of times, though, I mean, I don't know. You know, when you're young, you don't really think about stuff like that. When you're young, you like, look, man, like, man, I can do, man, I got forever to do it. No, man, make your choices now, man. Make certain choices now that move you, that put you in the right direction for where you want to go to.
Right.
No, like, especially young brothers around here, man.
Yeah, like, I mean, like I told my boys, every kid has this dream of going to Duke, Kentucky, all of that stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? But you got to realize, in order to get there, you got 3 more years to prove that you belong in that crowd. You feel what I'm saying? 3. After that, you know what I'm saying? If you don't go there, you got to have something that is going to suffice for that moment. You feel what I'm saying? Like, what is it that I can do that would still give me you know what I'm saying? Give me
gratitude. Yeah.
What is the word? Fulfillment.
Satisfaction.
You feel what I'm saying? Yeah, and satisfaction. You feel what I'm saying? Like I made my kids do a homework assignment the other day because everybody want to go to Kentucky and Duke. So I gave my basketball team an assignment, homework assignment. I said, listen, you're to give me 3 schools, 3 athletes that came from that school. I need the GPA and the SAT required for you to go to that school.
Come on.
And they looked at it like, yo. And I'm like, but you got to start now. Like, you can't wait.
Yeah.
You can't wait.
I mean, and one thing we do know, man, especially I remember when I was young too. Like you, I think when I was young, I thought that once I had one setback, I thought it was over. You know, so I thought that I can't come back from it. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And I love the fact that we able to talk to these kids now and let them know that, look, like, you got every day is a new chance, man. Every day is a new chance for you to keep living your dream, keep making it happen. So I want to get back to, so You say you started in Durham with the team. With starting your dreams for the AAU.
Yeah.
How was that first year? Because a lot of people don't know that first year is always the hardest year. How was that first year of you coming up, like starting getting your team together, trying to figure out who's going to be on the team? How was that first year?
Man, it was rough. I remember I only had like 4 kids in the gym. You remember that?
Yeah,
remember I only had like 4 kids. It was like 4 kids, man. Like for a good 2-3 months. And I told the parent, I was like, well, if this is what it's gonna be, I can't do it. Shout out to Miss Diamond Bullock. She told me not to quit. Emily Smith, all of them, they was like, yo, you can't quit. Like you can't stop. Right. She was like, just wait. And so you just gotta thug it out, bro. Like you gotta really thug it out. I went from 4 kids and then a couple months after that, I ended up having a full team, but it was mixed with different age groups. And then after that, the following year I jumped to like 50 kids. And I've been at that every year. Like every year most of my kids return. Come
on, man.
And I mean, I wouldn't have it no other way. I done seen it. Like people don't see the whoopings we used to get. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then it got to the point where the kids was like, Coach, on Saturdays and Sundays, I need to be with you. They put the work in. They grinded. We grinded together. Like, I wouldn't be who I am without them. I tell them all the time. Like, if it wasn't for y'all, I wouldn't be me. And they probably feel the same way. If it wasn't for me, they wouldn't be them. But, I mean, we did it together. Like, we are who we are together. You feel what I'm saying? And I wouldn't trade none of them for nothing, bro. Like,
yeah, man,
I wouldn't trade none of them for nothing. Like,
and I've been watching you too, bro. I've been seeing it. Like I said, I watched my kids grow up with you, man. And I want to say my apologies because my son said, "All right, I'm going to do this."
Hey, man.
But no, let me tell you that he found football. You know what I'm saying? Football. My older son did football.
That's what's up.
My older son did football, and my younger son said, "You know what, man? I love basketball, but I want to try football." I said, "Okay, cool." I said, "You want to try, whatever you want," because I was out there with him at every court, bouncing the ball, throwing. I got myself a little bit better just so I can teach him. But I remember when he told me that he wanted to do football like my older son, I'm like, okay, you know what? We're going to do that. So he went out there to football, and he's been killing it in football. Both of them been killing it in football.
I just love to see them doing whatever their passion is and whatever it is that they decide to do. As long as they happy in it, I mean, I wouldn't care. You feel what I'm saying? Football, basketball, baseball, soccer, hula hoop. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? As long as you ain't out here in the streets. Yeah, man. As long as you ain't out here in the streets, bro. I don't care.
So I'm gonna ask you a question too, because I know I had struggled with this right here too. How hard has it been trying to speak your kids away from the streets? You know what I'm saying? How hard has that been? Because that's one down thing a lot of people don't understand. Like, it's so easy to get wrapped up in the street life. It's easy. You know what I'm saying? How hard has it been trying to talk to your kids through that?
It's very hard. For one, because the music. The music that they listen to really is like a tug of war for them mentally. You know what I'm saying? Because it makes them believe that this type of lifestyle gets you, you know what I'm saying, where you want to be. And they don't realize that there's not many options after you decide that lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? Like I tell mine, you got to realize that, like I broke it down to them. I said, y'all know, honestly, in real life, like we as human beings aren't supposed to be consuming meats and stuff like that. We're supposed to eat vegetables, right? So, therefore, if you take a notice, look at how a vegan or vegetarian's body performs or looks. You feel what I'm saying? The brighter skin, less blemishes and things like that. You feel what I'm saying? I told him the same thing. You got to understand that whatever you put in your body is going to come out somehow, some way. Whatever you come in your mind. I say, if you sitting there intaking all the violence and stuff like that, you start to become angry. You start to become defensive. You know what I'm saying? I pull up videos where I show gang initiations. Like, okay, you want to be in a gang? This is what you got to go through.
That part.
You feel what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna show you. Like, I'm not gonna sugarcoat nothing. You feel me?
I'm with you.
So, I showed him and I had those conversations with him, but I also tell him, like, look, if this is the life you choose for my kids that want to go to the league, just imagine. I tell them, just imagine if for 6 months out the year you playing basketball on the road, visiting all the cities you could possibly visit. And the other 6 months out the year, you do whatever you want to do as long as you stay in shape and don't get in trouble. You got the money to do whatever you want. You got the money to retire your mom. Sometimes, I got a lot of single moms on my team. Just imagine if you can call your mom and say, Mom, you ain't got to work no more. Your job is done. That's the type of things that I try to get them. I try to get them the other options. You feel what I'm saying? Show them, okay, if you're going to do this, if this is the lifestyle you want, this will come with it. And I tell all of them, to be honest, y'all not built for it.
Come on now. You know what? Let me tell you this. That's one thing I have a conversation. I had a conversation with my sons. I had a conversation with kids all the time. And I tell everybody, like, it looks good on the outside. Outside looking at it, looks good. And I know when I was a kid, man, I was about a while out with it. I was on that verge too, man. Real talk. I love a person like my brother Greasy, for real. He was already out there. He was like, look, man, I'm gonna show you what's out here. And I seen it firsthand. So I seen it firsthand. And I like, man, man. He'll tell me all the time. He's like, look, this ain't the life for you, man. This ain't what you want. And I appreciated him like speaking to me like that, because at the time, and even at the time, I didn't want to hear it, man. At the time, I still want to wild out. I wanted to be in the streets. I wanted to do all this other stuff. But he was like, yo, man, no, I don't want to see you live like this, man. I don't want to see you be like this. So I owe respect. So I feel like, and then when go ahead. Sorry.
I feel like what I try to explain to them is that it's an agenda. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
That's the agenda. You're falling into the hands of the agenda to tear down the black community. You feel what I'm saying? Everything that you're doing, they want you to do it. And I asked them, I said, how many murders around here have y'all heard go unsolved? And they was like, a lot. I said, you want to know why? And they was like, why? Because they don't care. Y'all did them a favor.
Not at all.
You feel what I'm saying? You did them a favor.
It's not like they can't do it. They don't care. You're right. They don't care.
They don't care. I said, so if anything happened to you, they're not going to do everything they can to find out what happened and get your family justice. They're going to look at it like, thank you. You just took another black so-and-so off the streets that I ain't got to worry about no more.
Come on. Tell the truth.
I said, so y'all got to start understanding, like, this is what they want y'all to do.
Right.
And then do the total opposite. And the quicker they learn that, the better off they'll be. But man, it's a lot of smart young people around here. It's a lot of talent around here. But
I've been saying it for years. Yes.
But they get caught up in seeing what the drugs and all of that stuff has done for people. You know what I'm saying? And don't last forever. I tell them, you can't retire from selling drugs.
No. But you know what? Also, you got to realize too, and I tell the kids, especially my sons and kids too, I tell them all the time, like, yes, you see the fast money. You see the money coming fast. You see people buying all the right. You see people buying all like because let me tell you the truth, man, because it's kind of hard, and I meant this. Like for example, my son see me working like he see me going to work all the time. He sees me. He sees his mom working all the time, and he like and then don't get me wrong. He's like, man, y'all don't have the nice cars. Y'all don't have this other stuff. I said, he said, but y'all work like crazy to get it. He said, man, but I can go ahead and do this right in the third and get money just as fast as have all this nice stuff. I said, but yeah, but you don't see what comes with it. It's more than just having that nice stuff that comes with it. Because now you got to watch your back. You know how you not only you can lose that stuff, you can lose your life in the process of that stuff. Now you're getting robbed. You don't know what's going to happen to that. I said, how many times you learn that your biggest enemies are your best friends? I've seen all of this firsthand. You know what I'm saying? I've seen that firsthand. Your biggest enemy is the guy that's sitting right next to you. Especially when I've seen that happen.
I tell my boys all the time. I tell my boys all the time, if an animal get hungry enough, it'll eat you.
There you go.
its own kind. It will eat its own kind if it's hungry enough.
A coach will eat itself.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta understand, like, it's survival.
Right.
That's all it is. Like, but it's no loyalty no more. The streets ain't even the same no more. You feel what I'm saying? And I'm not even saying that I'm a street dude, but I know people who have been in the streets. You feel me? Like, at one point, women were off limits. Children were off limits. That's no longer the case. You feel what I'm saying? And I ask my kids all the time, I say, bro, how do you ride and die for somebody who got the same thing you got? The same genitalia you got?
Come on. Come on.
Like, I don't get it. I'm not out here trying to impress you. You got the same thing I got.
It's weird to me. I told some, I understand how your big homie is in. I never. Oh, I'm sorry, my bad. I'm freezing up, my bad.
You good?
I was saying that. I told my son, I didn't understand. I didn't understand how your big homie's in the same class with you. I didn't get that. So I don't know how that works.
Yeah, I mean, hey, bro. But honestly, some of the big homies is telling the kids to do stuff to mess their lives up. The big homies ain't even really big homies.
But that's what the difference is. But that's what I'm saying. The difference was between our day and their day in that situation is the guys that was out there, the big homies when I was a kid, was telling you, look, man, little nigga, you don't need to be like, go to school, go on somewhere, go to school.
You're a hooper. What you doing out here?
Yeah. And then they'll tell you now, they'll be like, look, man, if you really want to do this, I'll put you on, but I think you should do this. I think you'd be better off doing this. And I was like, yo, we don't have that out here no more. We don't have no, and even though that's not the positive thing, you had people that were speaking life into these kids in a real way.
I want to give you I was doing research, right?
Right.
For those who don't know, Kinston, North Carolina, the Brandon Ingrams and stuff like that, that's where they from, right? If you're from Kinston, last time I checked, this may not be the case anymore, but last time I checked, they said that if you were from Kinston, North Carolina, you had like a 30-some% chance of going to the NBA.
Mm-hmm.
Henderson, Granville County, oh my gosh, bro. Like, I'm even watching the little youngins from 3rd and 4th grade right now. For the next 7 to 10 years, bro, it's going to be crazy around here.
Come on.
But one thing we got to do is we got to do it the right way, because we don't want our athletes to keep getting up and going somewhere else to play basketball.
Right.
That's what's happening.
Hold on, but also I want to say this right too, because I feel like this is important. Yes, we don't want our athletes to go nowhere, but we need better coaching here. We need better people like staff that's gonna put into these kids and stop doing. Okay, I see this is gonna be the one I'm gonna take with me under my wings and send him off to the D1 school. I'm gonna take this one, put him under my wings, or I'm gonna get this one connected to who I want to connect to. Like, I've seen that happen so many times. We need people who actually gonna pour into these kids and make them all great. You know what I'm saying? And even if they ain't perfect with it, you pour into them so they know, okay, look, maybe I'm not good at this. I can move on to something else and get the confidence to do it. A lot of these kids we have lose confidence in themselves because they got a lack of leadership.
You could be right. You could be right.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, that's something that we as a community got to come together and fix. Right. You know what I'm saying? Nobody else can do it but us. And, you know, we're all guilty. I'm going to tell you now, as coaches, we're all guilty of having egos and pride. That's a part of being a coach. You feel what I'm saying? But we can't be so ego-driven that we can't take advice from the next. See what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Or try to provide guidance or resources for the next. That's the way it's got to be. If we really about the kids and if we really want stuff to go on the way that we want it to go on. Like, I'm telling you, like, this area right here is loaded with talent. Loaded. A lot of it. And not just basketball. I'm talking about football as well. Like, we as a community gotta start coming together and helping one another. I'm not saying every organization got to join together or whatever like that, but if I got a resource for an organization or a college connection or whatever like that, then I need to say, hey, who you got over there? Because I can send this college recruiter or whatever over there to you. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
I mean, I got a couple connections and resources that I can put kids in post-grad programs. I could get them workouts, spring workouts at Central. I mean, at Shaw and things like that. And I'm still networking.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
Okay.
But I don't mind helping. Like I had helped the kid during the summer, but he didn't follow through with it. But I felt like I was obligated to help him because I had that resource. Once I give that opportunity, then it's up to that child or that athlete what they want to do with it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, I get excited seeing the talent that's around here, man. And I know that this area could be special. If we just continue to, if we can reel our kids in and get them to understand that it's so much more to life than just Oxford, Henderson, and Durham and stuff like that. You feel me? Like,
come on.
That's my thing. That's why I'm big on taking them out of state and stuff like that, because they gotta see it. Like, they gotta see it or else they don't know. I know there's some kids and I'm not saying this about all kids because I don't know everybody's financial stature or whatever, but there are a lot of kids who, if they did not play basketball, wouldn't make it to a Maryland or to a Georgia or to a Virginia. You know what I'm saying? Or South Carolina. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So we gotta also look at that too. Like, they may not do something in basketball, but might go visit a city or whatever. And they're like, dang, I would like to live here. Like, this is different from where I'm from. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And so that is more than just basketball. It's exposure, it's teaching them something, it's the experience, it's the memories. You know what I'm saying? Like, growing up, you look back, 10 years from now, you be like, yo, remember when we went on that trip to so-and-so?
Hey, but the thing is, a lot of people don't understand. A lot of people don't understand how. Oh, do you think, bro? Do you think? You fine? I was saying, but a lot of people don't understand how much that means to the kids, man. How much it really means to them for them to see. Okay, look, somebody really wanted to do this. Somebody really care about what I'm doing or what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Because I realize a lot of these kids feel like nobody really cares about them. So to see that somebody like that. Yeah,
I've seen it. I've seen a couple kids at a couple kids at Van. It ain't nothing like I don't care.
Right.
Here. You know what I'm saying? And it's sad. It really is sad. It's sad.
Yeah, but you know what, man? But you know what? But I'm tell you this right here, man, because we're getting close to the end. But I want to tell you this right here too, bro. To see the growth that you're doing, to see what you're driving these kids to. The fact is that you came on the name the humble gentleman. Like, you know what I'm saying, gents? Like, you want these kids to know, like, look, you gotta be humble, you gotta grind. You know what I'm saying? I love what you're pouring into these youth. You know what I'm saying, bro?
Right.
And I appreciate what you're doing, man, because it's not easy to do it. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, it's super hard, man. Like, it's super hard. I done went and turned up the city trying to get sponsorships and money to help the kids. And it could get discouraging when you keep hearing no. But at the end of the day, man, I gotta keep going. You know what I'm saying? Like, I still owe them obligation. You know what I mean? Like, to make sure that they getting what they need from me. And I ain't gonna stop, man. I feel like I still got a lot of work to do. Like, I got a whole lot of work to do, and I'm not satisfied. I'm not satisfied at all, bro. Like, bro, when I tell you, I'm hungry for it, and it's not for me. I ain't gonna get nothing from it. You feel me? Other than the fact that I saved the kid from being in the streets, or I helped the kid get a scholarship to play basketball, or
I convinced that kid to take their grades serious so they can get an academic scholarship. You know, that's what I
So
did. As long as I do that, bro, I'm good.
So I'm asking one last question. Well, one last question too. Well, one of my last questions. How do you talk to your kids who only got in that mindset that D1 is the way to go?
I honestly, I don't have any kids that think like
Be
that.
real. Hey,
Because I told them early, like, no parent is gonna say, "Oh, he ain't do nothing but send him to D3." The conversation is gonna be, "Oh, he helped my kid get into college."
That part.
You feel what I'm saying? I say,
yeah.
You gotta look. I said, no parent is gonna downplay the fact that you're at D3. Half of them don't even understand what that is.
They don't.
See what I'm saying? So all they're looking at is the fact that you're in college.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. So I always tell them, right now the transfer portal is your best friend. You can go to a small D3 school, and the next year you at a major D1 school. If you put work in, that's what you got. You got to understand. It's a process, and you got to trust that process. That's the same with me as with my organization. My partner Mark Israel. He tells me trust the process, man. Like I saw a video the other day where JJ Redick said everybody's expecting a linear path to success, and that's not how it works. And sometimes I get caught up in that. You get discouraged. You be like, man, I ain't made it yet. I've been doing it so and so. And you be like, when I'm gonna get there? And you know what I'm saying? It takes time, man. Like, so I told him, I said, look, do what you gotta do now to get your foot in the door. And then you work 10 times harder to be where you want to be. And
hey, man. I love that, man. I really love that, bro.
You just need the opportunity.
Look, I love it. Yeah, man. You know what, man? I love that, man. You know one thing, like I said, man, the fact that you still pouring into these kids, man, that show them the type of person you is, bro. That really show them the type of person you is. And like I said before, I'm gonna big you up and nobody else is. I'm gonna share whatever you got. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go ahead and promote you as much as you can. I done bought 3 boxes of donuts just last month, and I can't eat. I'm gonna die, man. So
hey, I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that, man. And you know, I know that at the end of the day, there's a lot that come with it. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot that come with it. You're gonna have the naysayers, the doubters, the haters, the jealous ones. I'm not here for that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not here. I'm not here to promote that type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? I want to help. I want to help the kids grow. If I can help another kid from another program, I'll do that. But I just don't. I want us to start coming together, man. Like, it's crazy, bro. These kids around here need us, especially coming from where we come from. It's not much. All they got is us. That's it. But I appreciate you for having me, man. Like, you know, because a lot of people don't know me. They just hear.
Hey, yo, man, look. Hey, look, man, you know what, man? Look, I ain't the biggest platform you can be on, man, but I'm a platform for you, bro. And I want everybody to understand that Henderson got more to offer than, like you said, we're talented, man. We got so much talent here, and you are one of our talents, bro. You definitely one of our talents, man. And I want to big you up any chance. Like, man, look, black man to black man, I'm going to big you up every chance I can, bro, because at the end of the day, we got to fight for each other. And like I said, by you opening that door for the next generation, you know who to open the door for. You know what I'm saying? So continue to do what you're doing, brother. Continue to strive, man. Like, look, man, look, do it, man.
There's a couple boys right now that'll be like, Coach, let me coach. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's like I'm showing them different stuff. Like, okay, you want to be a part of this game, Like, just because you don't go to the league, I tell all of them, I say, you know, you could go overseas right now and make $75,000 to $100,000 a year, and that'd be good. You know what I'm saying? Your phone went over. Can you hear me?
Nah, man, my bad, man. Alex hit me in the face for Alex hit me in the face for a quick second. I had to get myself back together.
I explained to my kids, like, you don't got to go to the league. I said, you got to understand that you can go overseas and make anywhere between $65,000 to $100,000 a year. Now, if you get to the Stephon Marbury level, then you making millions. But you're still doing something you love. I said, I don't think that it's one parent out here. But let me take it back. It's very few parents out here that wake up every morning happy to go to a job that they don't like.
That is true.
I said, not many people got the job that they want. I said, so just imagine if you wake up every day and live your life playing a game that you love.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't make it overseas, if you don't make it to the NBA, then okay, let me go get this degree in sports medicine. Let me go get this degree in physical therapy. Let me go get this license so that I can be an agent and get 15% of whatever contract that this player just signed.
Come on.
You feel what I'm saying? Let me go be a player's account. That's the things that I tell them. Like, you can still be around the game. You ain't got to dribble the ball. You can still be around the game.
Right.
Like, and that's what I try to tell them. I mean, I'm going to just keep trying to inspire, man. That's all I want to do.
Hey, man, you doing it, man. You doing it. You doing it.
I got a kid that's left hand that probably won't even play basketball, bro.
Come on, man. Come on, man.
Yeah. But look though.
You know what, man? Look, you doing it.
But look, he loves arts and crafts. I'm not gonna force that on him. You feel me? Like that right there should tell you, like, I'm not in this. I don't have a kid in this. You feel me?
Right.
Everything I do is for those other kids. Like, for them, my boys. I say my boys. You feel me? Because that's what they are. Like, I don't have a kid in this, bro. I get this because it's my heart, my passion, my love for it, and I love seeing them boys grow, man. Like, I can't express how happy I am for them boys.
Right.
I can't even.
Oh man.
Because they
have
grown
man.
All
right. Hey, yo, so I'm gonna say this real quick, man. Cause we know we're finna wrap up. This will be my last question, real talk. How was the experience? How was the experience with your kids, man, with your boys, when they know they won the championship, they got the rings? How was that experience, man? How was that feeling, man, for them? Like, I know I've seen the pictures, so I've seen the pictures. How was that the experience for them? How did they feel?
It was good. It felt good, but at the end of the day, it created a hunger, man, for them. It created a hunger for them, and if you notice, they just start ripping them off back to back to back to back. You feel what I'm saying? For them, I felt good because they felt good. It gave them the sense that I can do this. We can do this. And when they started believing that, that's when everything took off, man. When they started believing in themselves and putting the work in and believing in each other and everything like that, that ring brought them closer. That made them trust me. That made them respect me. That gave them their confidence, you know what I'm saying, their own personal, it raised their own personal confidence. You know what I'm saying? And we all know, like, ain't nothing scarier than a confident black man, bro.
Come on.
Like, I'm telling you, like, it's nothing you can tell them boys about themselves. And that's what you want. You can't make them feel bad. You can't sway you can't sway how they feel about themselves. They're confident in themselves. You know what I'm saying? They are who they are. They're true to who they are. You know what I'm saying? And that's
Love
what
it, man.
basketball has done for them. So,
oh man, all right, man. You know, I love that, man. I love hearing about that, man. I can hear the passion in your voice when you talk about them, bro. You can hear it in your voice, man. Hey, yo, so much.
They don't know, man. Nobody knows.
Hey, so bro, what is next for? Coach Antonio and the Humble Gents.
Oh, you mean? Are you asking what our goals are?
Oh no, what's next, man? Y'all. I know you got a lot of kids doing. I think they're doing the summer program too, right? You got that coming, right?
We on the road now. We traveling and things like that. Okay. Honestly, man, it's just for them to continue to get better as a team, continue to improve as individuals. Okay. For them to lock in academically. There are some that, I'm really on them about their grades and everything like that. So honestly, the biggest strive that I want to see is them improve academically. Like, I already know what you could do athletic, but academically, I really need you to lock in and focus on your books and what you're supposed to do. Like, I tell them, like, enjoy being a kid. You don't got no responsibilities other than go to school and do your classwork and do what your mama tell you to do.
That's true.
I tell them, wait till you got to pay bills. Wait till
yeah,
you got
hold
another.
Hold on a second. Tonyo, hold on. I need you. I'm gonna give you my son's phone number. You need to tell him that same speech you just said. So they need to hear that. They don't believe that, man. They don't believe none of that. Life is so hard, man. Life is so hard.
Enjoy being a kid, man. That's what I tell them. I said, because once you turn 18, it go by so fast, bro. Next thing you know, you got a kid. Next thing you know, you trying to find a job. Next thing you know, you got a mortgage. You got a car note. You got to put gas in the car. You got a cell phone bill. You got internet bill. You got light bill. You got water bill. Like, I try to tell them, like, enjoy being a kid now.
Real word hits you hard.
Yeah.
Real word hits you hard. It is hard.
It's real, bro. It's real. I mean, we all got our parents as we got as we grow older, but after a while, them parents stop, get paying. Ain't no parents paying no bills. You feel what I'm saying? That's your responsibility. So I just tell them, like, yo, be a kid, bro.
Right.
Enjoy being a kid.
I'm not.
So, but that's it, man. I just want them to really lock in.
Oh man, hey yeah.
And we continue to play ball the way we're supposed to. That's the goal, man.
Right. All right, man. Look, man. How can they reach you if you can? To donate to the Humble Gents, to your organization. Do you have another fundraiser coming up?
Yeah, but we're gonna do a plate sale. We're gonna have a plate sale on May 18th. Flyers and stuff will be going out. If you want to donate or anything or follow the page, you can reach us on IG, Instagram at the Humble Gents. That's Gents with a Z, GENTZ. And I mean that's it, man. That's where all the updates will be at.
Oh man. Hey, look, man. I want to thank you so much for coming on the show. Man, real talk, bro. I appreciate it so much, man. And yo, you the kick off for my youth week, man. But I think hearing something as positive as you, bro, kicks this week off good, bro. And I need this. Thank you so much, bro.
No problem, bro. Much love.
All right, man. So, yo, let me go ahead and do my closing on this. Hey, y'all, this is your little big brother, Eric G. I want to thank my special guest, man, my homeboy, man, one of the hardest working mans in basketball, Mr. Antonio Hicks. Thank him so much. I want to shout out to the Humble Gents. Y'all continue to strive, continue to succeed. Y'all successful, man. If you want to check out this interview plus many more, subscribe to my YouTube channel. That's Random Thoughts with Eric G. My TikTok, and when you get to hear my real random thoughts, that's Random Thoughts with Eric G on TikTok. And subscribe and follow me on Facebook at Eric Green / the Green Rose Foundation, which is my organization. Also, check out one of my 5 series I got going on all platforms. That means on everything. Your grandma can listen to me on Pandora if she wants to. I'm on everything. Hey, yo, check me out. this week, y'all, it's gonna be big, man. This is the start of something big. Tomorrow, a brand new episode of The Truth will be dropping tomorrow around 5-6 o'clock. Called "You Think You Grown." That's me telling my own personal story. I can't wait for that one. And then Tuesday would be my word to the wise. When I have my son on, we gonna see who the best. Like, I think my childhood is way harder than his, because he think he think his life was so crazy. Oh man. From there, Wednesday I will be doing my game night, my game night, which will be millennials versus Gen Z. Trying to see which group is the smartest, which group knows something better. I think as millennials, we old, so we know a little bit of something. All right. Thursday would be my spotlight artist. I'll be interviewing this young upcoming female rapper. And Friday, I'm gonna kick it off with my homegirl, the VV Show, and Miss Danny from Danny's Arts. They'll be hosting Random Thoughts. Y'all, they got Kermit the Frog, y'all. They got Kermit the Frog to be on the show. All right, y'all, man. I want to thank all y'all for tuning in. Like I always say, God bless you. Peace.